your Doppler 10 weather forecast.
Well, good evening. What a Monday we had. Here we are, the second day of spring. Spring began yesterday and that wind really picked up. We had some strong wind gusts. In fact, making it to 54 miles an hour in Corpus Christi and Portland. Keep in mind, a severe thunderstorm has winds of 58 miles an hour or greater. So we got close to severe storm strength, although we didn't have any storms in the area yet today. Temperatures were warm too, and right now we're sitting at 78. We still have a sustained wind of 36 miles an hour out there in Corpus Christi. Not as strong as you get toward Rockport and Port Aransas, but Beeville 24. We still have a lot of sunshine too and a few clouds. Now we still have this wind warning. This is a high wind warning until 7 o'clock this evening, a wind advisory elsewhere until 7. And then tomorrow we have a fire weather watch. The wind's going to pick up, not as strong as today, but it's going to be windy tomorrow and dry. We have a fire weather warning right now. That ends at 9 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow we'll have the same thing as we have the dry conditions and, of course, our drought conditions and that very low humidity tomorrow with all that wind. So high fire danger tomorrow. All right. What about severe weather? Well, tonight we're watching for storms to develop. We do not have any watches or warnings in our area, but take a look just to the north from Karnes City, and as you go all the way up to Dallas, there is a tornado watch. That means conditions are favorable for the development of tornadoes, and indeed we're seeing some of those already just to the east of Austin. There's a line of them I'll show you here in just a second. This is the severe potential I showed you earlier. You can see the severe potential goes from very low in Corpus Christi southward to moderate as you head up toward Austin and Waco. This is where the highest risk is of severe weather. For us, we do have a chance. We could have a severe storm. It's more, though, of an isolated chance, and large hail and damaging wind are the main threats, but there is a low tornado threat. So right now, you see this. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for quarter-size, half-inch hail, rather, as well as 60-mile-an-hour winds. This storm, though, is pulling away from us. It's not coming here, but you'll notice this line is developing out here, and that with time may track a little farther to the east this evening. So we'll be watching Live Oak and our western portions of Jim Wells County this evening, as well as B County, for that line which continues to develop. Now look at all these red boxes. That's where we have tornado warnings, the potential for a tornado in all of these areas as we have these supercellular storms that line up here from Austin, just east of Austin, all the way up to Dallas. So yeah, very active night here in North and East Texas, and that's going to continue as this storm system, very strong area of low pressure. We've got dry air running into very moist air out ahead of it. The air is unstable, and we have moisture in place as well. So that's giving us those severe storm ingredients, especially to our north. We are not out of the woods with that. We may see a few in our area. This is the newest future tracker, and this is this evening. Again, watching that line that I showed you, which was up toward Karnes City and George West developing, and by 7 o'clock tonight, we may see a few more storms developing near Beeville to Alice, 7 to 8 o'clock tonight. There's the line as it continues to regenerate here by 10 o'clock tonight. As the cold front gets closer, then the coast will have a better chance of rain. In fact, this is midnight tonight. There's that line. Watch as it gets closer to the coast here between 2 and 4, I think, for Corpus Christi, Kingsville, Sinton, Refugio, moving to the island by 3, 4 in the morning, and then pushing off of the coast. And then once that's gone, the winds shift to the northwest and we get some very dry air coming in behind this. Rainfall potential, though, is going to vary depending on if you get under one of those storms or not, because if you do, you could get some higher totals up to an inch, but most areas are looking at a quarter to a half inch of rain, and some may not see quite that much. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine, a warm, windy, dry day for your Tuesday. We have that fire weather watch, and then Wednesday we cool back down a few degrees, but overall, all the way for the next 7 days, we're looking at warm temperatures, lots of sunshine, and very dry conditions right into the weekend, Andy.